production marketplace. Internet, guys, there's only one internet. No, I'm just joking. There's actually a lot of internet because now Google segmented into different countries, and if you search from different, no, forget. No, we're gonna make music, guys. Today, I'm going all in or all out. I'm gonna make a start to finish progressive track, 130 BPM, and I allow myself to use every single synth, like the synths you see there. I'm going all out. I'm gonna make a track. I want to push the boundaries of what I can do because, you know, I make those episodes where I output ideas, and now I really want to complete the idea and do something cool. So progressive, maybe a bit like Anjunabeats, like it depends. Some of them more trance, some more prog, you know. Prog for me is like sitting in between trance and progressive house, but it's kind of leaning a little bit more, let's say, toward trance. And it's not gonna be so static. So there's different layers I'm gonna put in there. I'm gonna start with the rolling bass, like a sub bass, some drums, some toms to create some movement, some ambiences, some stabs, some hits, then build the drop. And I hope to be able to do that in about an hour, maybe an hour and a half at the max, guys. So stick in because it's gonna be a really good one. I told you guys that we also make templates for Logic, Pro X, Ableton, and FL Studio. This is our core marketplace, remakedance.com, where we have over 8,000 templates from 500 producers who make music they love. So you can download it into your computer, open the project, and have a blast remixing it and learning all kinds of techniques, engineering, production, and all of this. So guys, you have to check out remakedance.com. Then I said remakedance.com. Okay, let's get started, guys. Sorry, I have to do my pitch because, you know, it's this. So guys, so this new kit that Apple added that's called Above and Beyond. So it is definitely, I don't know, inspired by, or maybe they ask Above and Beyond to drop a kit into Logic because I don't know, I think they use actually Logic. Coffee, guys. So I made a really quick beat. Boom. I'll give you a bit of a rundown, like a quick. So you have the main kick here. Then you have a sub kick. This is so above and beyond the. And then you have a snare, of course. And then a hi-hat. So this is a basic 4/4 drum beat for electronic music. This sounds really good at 130, actually 130, 132, maybe 134 max. So I have those synths loaded. I'm gonna go, like I said, all in. I have this sound set for Sylenth that is very above and beyond, a bit older, I would say. So I'm gonna try to find some kind of rolling. That would be an excellent rolling bass. And how I'm gonna do rolling bass, guys? I'm not gonna do it on the keyboard because it would waste a little bit of my time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the MIDI here. I'm gonna take actually all of them at once, make them into hits, replicate it. And let's say that we'll do a variation to go down. Let's say 3 semiton here. I'm gonna take it. Okay, Option, Shift, up arrow, something like this. So not sure I'm gonna get it. Maybe it's gonna sound okay, maybe not. That's about what I was looking for. So why so I could make it static to have all of the hits at the same. However, I like it better there. You can do a bit of a comparison. Let's say run it like this, or run it like this. There's definitely just more movement, so maybe I'll bring it up actually a whole another octave. No, I like it better to be lower. So this is my rolling bass line. First thing I'm gonna do to engineer is I'm gonna drop a compressor on it. I'm gonna sidechain it to the kick, instrument, kick 1. Remove the auto gain, please, if you're in Logic. I really don't like this feature. It's useful if you're very early, I guess, maybe. Now I'm compressing it. Oh, see the gain here is... Aha. So this sounds good with the sub kick here. Let's remove the sub kick for a second. It's thin. So the sub kick here, I think I will just drop it a little bit below. I'm in the headphones. Of course, I'll finish the mix in the speakers a bit later. can feel, you know, what's going on, so it's okay. So let's see into Sylenth here. What is this bullshit bass here? Let's open it. I think I'll copy it, and then I'm just gonna run through a few. Maybe we'll find something even better. Try it out. Oh, the mover. It's very similar. You get a bit of a different, I think, oscillator set or something. It's not one of the main elements, so I think I'll stick with what we had with the bullshit here. So, on my setup here, things I want to put in, so I'm going to do it step by step. So we have this sub-layer kick. What I want to do is I want to have like a bit of a more, like a melodic bass sub that is there to do like, you know what I mean? Like to bring a bit more strength to the low end and to have like, to bring more vibe, you know, really. For that I'm going to use the Mini V, which has a lot of low. It's Arthuria. It's a big synth. I mean, it's a replica, of course, of a Mini Moog. It used to be called the Mini Moog, but I think they had a little bit of problem with Moog that actually resuscitated the company. So now it's the Mini V. So has a mini virtual Moog, I guess. Is it? Oh, it's not on. So now I'm gonna try and look for a bass. I think we're at C. Yeah, it could work, but it'll be a bit hard to mix it, but I know what I'm looking for. It's good to have a clear idea when you're going into something. Very simple. So the point here is to make things more interesting. I'm a bit high, but it depends on the patch. Some patches are very dominant. I'm gonna copy it. give it a little bit more length so we're able to have fun a little bit, let's say with some automations in here. So the Sylenth here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, I'm going to put it on touch. So I'm going to open the filter a little bit here. Then I'm going to go here and I'm going to make sure I have track zoom on, see the automation, see the fact the cutoff here, and then go for a little bit, create a little bit of a peak in the middle here. So we have some movement, so it's not static, so I think it's gonna end up being a fairly complex track, guys, just having started this way. I'm saying that, and you know, I have an idea, and when I have ideas, usually I go onto it. So I'm gonna use another, even bigger synth to do this bass, which I think will have probably even thicker and chunkier. So I'm gonna use the modular. If I remember well, this one has some pretty chunky basses. I'm gonna keep the first, of course, replicate it, just in case we want to go back. That's already significantly chunkier just to start. So I'm a bit low for some. It could be interesting. So one thing that I actually forgot to do, guys, with this is to take the comp, sidechain comp here, drop it onto it, so it will also sidechain it and comp it. No? Okay, now there's a mix. These banks are a little bit odd to access. If I access it from here, it worked. If I access it like it was set, it didn't work. I'm gonna forward a little bit. That's a shaker. Oof. I think I like one of the first one, and that's what it's gonna be. That, engineer it, mix it, of course, a little bit later. We'll see what we will do with it. But it's chunky, has some presence. Now what I'm gonna do is, in this kit we don't have much drums, so this is a different kit than what I would usually use, I would say. So I'm gonna replicate it. I'm gonna go into the kit here, I'm gonna pick something more. There's new kits in there that are very, very interesting. I think I'll go with 707, which gets some interesting kind of toms and stuff. So let's look what we have. It's funny, all the toms sound exactly the same. It's just a bit in a different tune. Not what I was looking for, but I think I will program some, and I will probably change them after. So I'm gonna shorten the pattern a little bit. Think. So you have the sub kicks, you have the sub bass that I put. So the sub bass hits here, so thinking, you know, I don't want all the elements to be all kind of chunked together, so definitely not the pattern I'm looking for, guys. I think here after the bass hit. That could be good. Let's fill the space here. Let's drop the bass for a minute. I'm gonna do Control A. Name region by track, color region by track. I want to drop this rolling bass here. Remove it completely for now, just to focus on what we're doing. I like this sound. This isn't really, it's not like wow, so there's so much choice now that it's probably the biggest problem in today's music production. Too much choice. I kind of like this, but there's a low tom. Okay, well, this works. So I'm gonna do another instance where I will actually put the same tom. I will delay them a tiny bit. So I'm gonna create a bit more of a natural feel by the second tom not being exactly on time. Delay. Good, now we can go back to our bass, which I'm not sure we'll keep. I like it, but I think we had another one that was maybe better. Sidechain a little bit more. Maybe put it a bit more in the back. A little bit more drums. I think we definitely need more. So there's some hi-hats there, so I'm gonna go with another hat, or another rolling hat in the back, which I'm probably gonna take from the 707. Because there's a counter effect if you do open and close hats program in those machines, which I don't really understand why they still do this, but they still do it. So if I do a rolling hat and a hit hat, the hit hat will over compress the rolling hat on the part where the hit hits, like so it's not ideal. So I like better to do this. I will have the full rolling hat for my second hat channel here. Bring it up a little bit. What you can also do if you do something like this, you could swing it a little bit. I personally like to drop a little bit of a sample delay channel on it, and then drop like a bit of delay from the side to side. So let's say one side, let's say 15 millisecond, and the other 7.5. It has to be equal to have kind of a symmetric kind of feel. Well, it doesn't want to give me what I want. Okay, 14, that's good. I'll do 7 on the other side. I can link. Oh, that didn't work. Could also play it by ear and do it like really a bit more irregular like this. Alchemy, what I want to do is to go, let's say, into strings or maybe into brass. That's a good question. Probably. I'm gonna check into brass if I found something that's opening smoothly. To input a MIDI, did a very simple C chord to go in there, and what is all the MIDI selected? I put just this. Go in there, control it, quantize it. Then of course we have work to do. I'm gonna check the second hit, see if it's on time. Something odd with the length of the MIDI here. Duplicate this. Sound like a foghorn. This isn't bad. Whoa. That's what I'm looking for, guys. Cool, calm, I guess. Treated. Sound a bit thin, really. Maybe I should try some strings. Not quite. That's some strings. Those are some pretty funky strings. Kind of like this. Quite trippy. Not what I was looking for at first, but you know, when you try things and sometimes you get to something like that, you're like, oh, it's actually fun. I want that. So this bass I will have to do something with because it's running in the back and it doesn't, I mean it's there, it's cool, but it doesn't really kind of do it for me. Already better like this. Maybe if I cut the lows a little bit, I think. Ah, yes, there's quite a bit of lows in there. Now I'm gonna clean the space a lot. It's gonna work a lot better. Steep the slope to the max. just did a lot of cleaning here in the low end. Somehow everything kind of breathes better. We can of course, well now there's an automation on it, but we could have played with the filter quite a bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these hits that I created, I'm gonna replicate them. I'm gonna take the hits, Control A, and then after these first hits I'm gonna create a second sequence of something happened here. So for the second hits, I'm gonna take a different synth, I think. I'll go into probably Arthuria, maybe a Jupiter, because I want to go very varied. It's gonna make things a bit more difficult for me, but it's a nice pad for sure. Nothing really there. Okay, it kind of crashed there. Okay, we have an official crash here. It's happened very, very little time in the history of this show, but here we go. I'm gonna shut it down, I'm gonna restart it. Thank God we're using a Mac because yes, that would be a problem. It's autosave very frequently. Okay, it's loading automatically what was crashing. I think I'll remove this synth here, which didn't collaborate very much with what we were about to do, so I'm gonna just use Sylenth, I would say. Somehow, maybe this is the reason why I don't use so much Arthuria stuff, because when it crashes, you're kind of doomed. You know, what do you do? What do you do when it crashes? You just have to restart, and some people could panic or something. Okay, give me something. I'm so used to working with Alchemy. Oh, okay. That was unexpected. Try that lower. You work on some music and something like that happen, you drop everything. Like I usually would do this, and I will go probably open myself a new instance of Alchemy, send the bus to a new bus here, create a bus with a big room reverb. Send up there, reverb here, so reverb. Do this, and then I think even the default patch. This is not What I mean, guys, is if you're getting stuck, just be creative. Just try something.
create a bit of an arp. Something quick that will roll. It will make things interesting that I think will merge very well with the rolling bass line in the back. Like I said, if you're stuck, create. If it's too complicated or not. I actually wanted to replicate the parts here. Maybe bring it up. Really trippy. Not extraordinary this pluck thing right now, so maybe I would do more like a cut a little bit. Already more inspiring than too many keys, so we're going to start with that. I think I will change the sound, and we'll keep on going. I'm gonna go with keys, maybe take something a bit more. Oof. Guys, I have to bring this back on track. Okay, then we try to be creative, doesn't work. Scrap it! So I have this. I have all those elements here, with those hits here, which gave me an idea. Let's try to be creative a little bit in another fashion. Take this here, pick our chords, extend it here, go into Alchemy, search for 1984 Sunrise. There's an interesting ARP in there. Open the pad. move this track forward a little bit, at least. This I don't like, you know, so it's what happens when you do live and you want to push to do something. Cut this one. This ARP could be cool, maybe not. Space. This is I want to take this CV8080 here and drop like a long kind of trippy pad in the back of all this. Probably bring it a bit higher. And I will also play it, guys. The synth is very, very cool. Let's send a little bit of this to our reverb. Like, love it. This on the B here, amazing. Drop a little bit of a backdrop here. Hope I can put that in the mix. Cut this here. Of course, it's I think I'll make it into more of a pad by creating a little chord here. You can create a bigger chord even. I'm gonna drop a sidechain on it to tame it a little bit because it's obviously taking a lot of room. I'm also going to take the comp, drop it onto the verb, I mean the compressor will also compress the signal of the reverb. We can hear the effect now.
I think we could even try another pad. Volume between those presets, guys. Whoa, this is so intense. Feel like restarting the track from there. Let's explore a bit more. We have? Oh, that's not fun. Sequence, ambience. So I'm gonna go back to those pads. Take probably the first one or the first few. I'm not sure what was that, guys, but that was not intentional nor good. It's not the same pad that I just browsed. I'm getting confused with this synth here. So I was just doing the GMB, I think, earlier. That I like a lot. So you drop the reverb.
gonna continue onto something else, guys. This bullshit bass is still there in the back. Can drop it. I think what I'd like to do is to go into another synth. Not gonna be, well, maybe the CSV, and take maybe more of a lead kind of approach. That is my lead, with, of course, with a lot of engineering, mixing. I'm gonna make this work very simple. First of all, it's very loud. Say, oh, what are you gonna do to make this lead interesting? So I'm probably gonna run it through something funky, like this step effect here. It's a bit too intense. That I used before a couple of times. Interesting. Go into the parameters by playing with the pad here. You can say clean thing here. Remove the delay. In a space theme, since we got the CSV80 there. Again, I'm not super certain on this kind of rolling bass thing. I'm gonna try to replicate it. Try to create a different one with Alchemy.
I'm gonna do, guys, is I will split this episode in 2 parts. I'm gonna continue on the second part because I'm a little bit tired and I actually have an appointment in a few minutes which I have to go. So just come back in the next episode 306. I will continue and arrange this track and continue building. As you see, it's a struggle, it's not always easy, but this is what it is. And until next time, it sounds me with you guys.